CQUniversity this week welcomed 34 new medical students as part of the second cohort of regional medical pathway students in Rockhampton and Bundaberg. These students are beginning their Bachelor of Medical Science Pathway to Medicine course at the university, which will enable them to continue into the Doctor of Medicine course at University of Queensland. Head of course, Associate Professor Sonia Saluja, says the RMP had grown into much more than a medical educational pathway.
The Pathway to Medicine course at CQUniversity has been specially designed and developed to enable students to directly progress into the UQMD program. Both programs will be delivered in their entirety in Central Queensland and Wide Bay. The regional medical pathway has become more than a medical educational pathway. It has evolved into a wonderful community of educators, clinicians, mentors, and advocates, those who are committed to improving health outcomes for regional, rural, and remote Australia. One of the unique features of the course are the observational placements, which students begin in Year 1. These placements provide students with an immersive learning experience within our community so that they understand the bigger picture of healthcare delivery within regional communities.
The students were welcomed to the course last week by the medical community in Rockhampton and Bundaberg at official welcome events, with many giving their advice to the new cohort.
To show up and to ask questions. Because no question is ever too silly or too small, and everyone has been exactly in your shoes at the moment where you're at the very bottom of a steep learning curve. But the best way to learn is to ask questions to those who have been there before you.
As coming through in the first year, I guess you don't really have anyone to, rely on and ask about, hey, what was it like last year coming into this period of time? Whereas this year, I can be the person to say, hey, look, it's going to be okay through this period might be a bit harder, this class is something you got to look out for. And just having, that guidance I can provide, that's going to be a key part of my second year here now. Finding balance between your studies. A lot of people want to go out and just study, and they'll lock themselves in their room. But I feel like if you don't go out, maybe have some free time to yourself, go for a run, maybe just go spend time with some friends, you're not really going to have that balance. And you might actually find yourself not perform as well just because you put so much into study. You might lack maybe just that free time, having some extra sleep, and really just enjoying yourself, which can put you under a lot of stress.
Growing up in Wollongong, I really enjoyed some of the aspects of regional life that I had experienced, and I wanted to experience it a bit more and challenge myself. And when I had heard about the regional medical program, I thought it was a fantastic opportunity to study in a regional area and learn more about the challenges facing regional healthcare and the different elements of regional healthcare. And I also thought it would be a great opportunity to work and study in a close-knit community and be able to potentially give back to the community in the future.
Studies have shown that medical students, the longer they study in regional areas, the more likely they're likely to continue to come back and work in regional or rural areas.
CQUniversity's Bachelor of Medical Science Pathway to Medicine is a 3-year course which enables students to continue into UQ's 4-year Doctor of Medicine course. Both courses are studied in Rockhampton and Bundaberg.